Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today we are going to talk about quite a controversial topic. That is right, we are talking about Boruto, the twin blue vortex. I remembered it. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition, go over this chapter on this latest edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. Before we dive into the newest Magna, we have to touch base just a little bit what happened at the end of the Magna 3 or 4 months ago before the 4-year time skip. At the end, Ida did a spell which made everyone's memory change to think that Kawaki was actually Naruto's son, and that Boruto is actually the enemy that they're all going after, and has now been officially dubbed an enemy of Konoha because Ida told everyone that he killed Naruto. Now, where is Naruto? I'll get into that in a second, but first we gotta start off with saying, if you like my content, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave down in the comments what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and now we gotta get back, because we only have 7 probably minutes. So anyway, it starts off in the Hokage office. Sadara is talking to Shikamaru. That is right, Shikamaru is the 8th Hokage. You got Konohamaru, who is his assistant, and they're talking about the Boruto Kawaki thing. Shikamaru's like, listen, Sadara, you need to drop this. You've been talking about this for like 4 years. You are never going to become a Hokage. You're never going to be past the Genin if you don't move forward. So she's like, look, the 7th Hokage, Naruto, was a Genin and he became a Hokage, so you can tell me all the lies you want. So far, all we know is that Sadara and Samir are the only two that know that Boruto is Boruto and that Kawaki is not Boruto. But we find out in a little bit who else knows. So they have a lot of different character designs with the clothing, which I don't mind. It's pretty cool. Sadara's looks kind of punk. She's wearing like a tank top, or a tube top rather. And, you know, she's got the glasses. I think the rimless and shit. She's looking all right. I could have wanted something a little better, a little bit more husky. And then you got to Samir. And Samir is looking a lot different. She got long hair. She's wearing a really, really short skirt. There's been a lot of talk on the internet that some pervy dude probably made the design up. It doesn't matter. So then it goes into them discussing how they're the only two that know what's going on. And they meet up with Ida, and Ida's like, look, you gotta stop this shit. My spell went off. It's never gonna be broken. You guys need to move on. While they're having this little conversation, we get a nice little snippet of Kawaki. Kawaki's looking husky, and guess what? He uses a little dimensional rift, and who do we see? Naruto and Hinata chilling there in kind of like a stasis form. So I don't think that they're getting any older. I don't think anything's happening to them. I just think they're kind of stuck. Then we kind of like fall back into a little picture of Mitsuki. Mizuki is chilling up there on the top of the Hokage tower, or, you know, where Shikamaru's at. And he's like, look, we don't know what's going on with Boruto. We don't know what's going on with Code, but I'll be here to protect you. I am here to do anything that I have to make sure you're okay. And I really am glad that, you know, Kawaki said this. He's like, dude, like, you're creeping me out, man. Like, why are you being so pervy? Like, dude, give me some room. Let me breathe. Let me breathe a little bit. That was really comical because Mizuki is really attached to Boruto at the hip. I don't know if it was like Orochimaru's doing or anything like that. I don't even care if, like, we're going to find out that Mizuki might be, you know, a gay character. Cool. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But it just was nice that Kawaki kind of like pointed it out that he's a little bit of a stalker. I thought it was funny. And then you go to another husky scene where you see Himari, who is Boruto's sister, you know, Naruto and Hinata's second child, the daughter, and she's training with Cho-Cho, and she's going boom, 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 and she's doing really husky, and she's like, yo, like, you're improving really good, and you're doing really great. And you got Shikita, whatever, Shikamaru's kid is. His new design is, And then you got Inojin, who is Ino and Usai's kid. They really went backwards, and I liked his old design, and his new design looked kind of like his haircut's kind of like, I don't know, a bowl cut. I'll definitely show you guys a picture over here, and you guys can tell me what you think of it. To me, I think it's kind of like, The new character designs aren't really great. Cho-Cho actually looked pretty decent. I really like that. She got longer hair. I thought maybe she was going to be like in a smaller frame, like she lost weight or some crap like that, just to change her up, that she kind of controlled, the butterfly thing like Choji did. But going back to the Boruto Magna, she actually mentions that she has a feeling that Kawaki's not her brother, and that Boruto is actually her brother. So that's number 3 of the people that know that Boruto is actually Boruto. It's pretty husky. But they are actually just trying to focus now on training her. They're going after Boruto. They're trying to protect their best friend Kawaki. And now they skip to Kawaki talking about, yo, we've got this intelligence that Code. You remember Code? The dude who put like those little tags and could jump through shit? He's back, baby, and he's got them 10 tails with him. The big 10 tails, they broke into little minions. So he's been putting tags all over the place in Konoha. People have been going out and trying to find them, trying to break them and kill them and destroy them, whatever the hell they got to do. And guess what? Let me tell you what happened. They find all the tags, they destroy them all, and then as they're walking back, Kawaki's like, yo, bro, what's on the back of your neck? He's got a thing on the back of his neck, he destroys it, and then he's like, oh man, if you got a tag on your neck, a bunch of people's got to be having a tag on their neck. So they cut to Konoha, and all of a sudden, of course, you see some dude and a fucking monster pops out of his neck and starts destroying the village. And then Kawaki goes there, Sadara goes there, they're fighting him off. And as soon as one of these Johns are about to punch Sadara, bing! It wasn't a little, it wasn't, Naruto's like, and he's on the toad and shit like that. It was Boruto, and Boruto looked husky. That was a good entrance. Why would he appear in the village where everybody's looking for him? I think that's the stupidest thing he could have done. You're appearing in the village, everybody's looking for you. Yeah, he's got to have some kind of plan, right? That's where they ended it, so I really don't know. But I need to give my opinion on this after, discussing this with you guys and giving you a 411 of what was going on. So far, I am quite intrigued. I like all the new character designs. I like that they're older. I have read that they are going to include Naruto and Sasuke and all the other older characters a lot more. So I am looking forward to what is going to happen in the the months to come, because it is once a month after this is coming out. So I'm going to give you a little review once a month. We'll go over it. If I hear any snippets and little shit about this coming out, of course I'll maybe tell you guys about it. But I'm really hopeful about the Boruto Magna. The first chapters, back a couple months ago, it didn't really, intrigue me except when there was Naruto and Sasuke. And now there is no Naruto and Sasuke. It's a bunch of, Boruto, Kawaki, Sadara, and all this new crew. And until we find out how, Naruto is going to get free, I don't know. And I really don't think it's just going to be the Boruto and Kawaki thing. I think at the end they're going to fight, and they're going to continue on with some other main villain. Because they still need to deal with Code. Then they have to deal with Ida and all her crazy shit, and the memory loss stuff. So, we got a bunch of shit going on, so let's give it hopeful. So, Boruto the Magna, the first month, you are getting an up! That's right, you are getting an up. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am sorry if this was a convoluted and crazy thing that you couldn't follow, because, hey, sometimes I can't follow myself. Justin, I want to give you another shout out. I hope you're feeling better. I will see you soon. You guys all have a great day. I will see you later. Bye.